Hi there. So this week we have with us the speaker of week number 4 in the series, Students in God's Classroom, Christ Object Lessons for Spiritual Growth. And the speaker was Leader Marlene Reed Little. Now, Leader Marlene, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a teacher and principal by profession. I'm the children's ministry director. Passionate about children, love working with them, and that's my life.
That is your life. You spoke about being a teacher, an educator, and in fact a principal, the pinnacle role in any institution. Tell us, how is it that you were able to bring the skills from the classroom to the sermon today?
As I said, it was very easy, very, very easy, because when you're in the classroom, physical classroom, it reminds you of how you are in God's classroom and the lessons that He wants to teach you. And then when you look at the students in your physical classroom to see sometimes how they react to the lesson, sometimes I just have to stand and say, this is how we are sometimes in God's classroom. There's a lesson for us to learn, and we're fidgeting, we're doing all sorts of things.
And you spoke about the fact that as an educator, or educators overall have to prepare lesson plans.
Yes, we are.
And in fact, that we are operating in God's lesson plan when we appear in the classroom. You want to share some more about the lesson plan and God's lesson plan for us, our lives?
Well, as I've explained today, that God's lesson plan, He has a collective lesson plan for the entire world, and He has for us individually. And when I look back, sometimes when I'm writing the lesson plan for my students, and I'm saying, you have to be looking at the students' learning styles and how they learn and all of that. And I'm saying, how God managed to be dealing with so many of us when, the learners are different, the styles are different, the levels are different, but yet He knows how to approach them individually to get his learning outcome. Because when I look at it, I say, no, God is really good.
Definitely, and that is what makes Him awesome. The awesome God that He is. He knows us individually, but He also knows us collectively. Tell us, as we wrap up this interview, with regards to God's lesson plan for your life, tell us, how is it that you worked through it, or is it any point in His lesson plan you believe that God had to go back and adjusted anything to bring you where He wants you to be? What is it that you want to leave with us from your personal life?
When you say that, I started smiling, because when I share my experience with being a teacher, I did not choose teaching. I did not choose teaching. People might think teaching was my profession at first. No. I wanted to be a nutritionist or a dietitian. Teaching was the one who chose it, and I know it was God. God was the one who chose it and says, this is what I want for you, and this is the lesson plan for you. Your theme is being a teacher, and the sub-theme is that you're going to be teaching not only children in the community, but children at church. So that's why I know that He has a lesson plan for me. Because when I look back at the things that I've been through and what He has brought me through to get me to where I am today, principal and a teacher, to doing this dual role, that's why I know God's lesson plan. It is very strategic, it is well planned, it is implemented, and I'm telling you, when God is executing it, He executes to the highest level.
There you have it. That is Leader Marlene Reed Little sharing her few words on her presentation today in the series that is being held here at the Oakley Seventh-day Adventist Church. Join us next week as we'll have the final week in the series of Students in God's Classroom. God bless you.